When you buy Kroger brand products, you feel like you're winning. That's because they offer proven quality at lower than low prices. In fact, we guarantee that you and your family will love how Kroger brand products taste, or you get your money back. So next time you're shopping for the family, look for delicious Kroger brand products, because they'll make you all feel like you're winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Bakers, fresh for everyone.
What up? This is Robert Ory.
Ory, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
Ah, yes. Wouldn't be a return to form if we didn't have our shoot-around. Second show of the week, the Big Shot Bob podcast. B-Dog Brandon Harper. My name's Rob Jenners. That is 7-time NBA champion Robert Ory, live from Los Angeles. How's the weather in L.A., by the way?
Raining.
Is it raining?
It's cloudy here.
It never rains in Southern California. Go find Tony. Tell me they lied to me.
Oh yeah. Well, look, man. How's the temperature though? Is it at least like manageable out there? Is it hot? What is it?
Yeah. It's been the temperature's been fantastic.
It's cold as balls here in the South, man.
Is it?
Oh my God! I ain't gonna get out of the 40s today. We will not leave the 40s.
That's the one thing I miss
today
about. Like it's 50 here, but I miss the change of season. That's what I really miss about the South. You know, people laugh at me. I love it when it rains, smell of the rain. The changing of the leaves. Stuff like that, man. You just got mountains, snow caps, and it's.
Yeah, it can be fun.
Same.
You can keep the rain, but I do like my seasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as I lived in Florida for 10 years, there are no seasons. The seasons are rainy season, hurricane season, a snowbird season. Like those are the seasons you get. Like when are all the New Yorkers here and when are they gone? Like Florida, there's no season. It's just hot and muggy all year. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm coming to Atlanta. I like the seasons. I like to change the leaves. Give me all that stuff. Wreaks havoc on my allergies, but I like it. If you ever have something you want to add to the show, by the way, and help us bail us out of this nonsense we talk about, you can send anything you want to @BigShotBobPod on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and we're BigShotBobPod at gmail.com if you want to shoot us an email, leave us a comment on the YouTube channel, whatever you want to do. We're always around. We're always answering questions, and we're always talking about stuff like this. We didn't get to on the Tuesday show, or the Wednesday show this week. The Pistons' 28-game losing streak ended. They finally got a win. Called it quits.
Congratulations.
Oh, my God, but not before setting an NBA record of 28 straight losses. So in the Pistons' honor, what's something that you're just not very good at or you never win at is my question. Because I will tell you, I've never won a game of Monopoly ever. And I mean, like, I've played thousands of games, but I've never won once, ever. So, like, my daughter's like, hey, you want to play Monopoly? I'm like, no. I'm not playing anything else. I will kick your butt, but you'll punish me at Monopoly.
Dude, all I do is win.
Oh, come on. You're an embarrassment of riches. God bless you.
No, it's I guess NBA 2K now, I suck at that. I used to be good,
okay.
but now I can't win. I can't.
You can't win for nothing?
I can't make a shot. I can't do anything in NBA 2K. And I tried.
What games did I bailed on a game recently that everybody loves. Have you ever played The Last of Us?
Yes.
The zombie game? I couldn't make it 10 minutes into the game. At one point, those clicker things with their little exploded heads come around the corner.
Yeah.
And I mean, I play a lot of video games. I couldn't beat this stupid thing. And it's the first one you face in the whole game. I couldn't beat it. I had no clue what to do. I bailed on it.
I did that one time with the what's the one that just came out? It's the Army game that just came out.
Army game?
It's
Call of Duty or something? Or
Call of Duty, yeah, Call of Duty. And it was one when it came on, it had it with the turret, you sitting inside the turret and doing this. I couldn't play it because I got dizzy.
Oh, no.
Playing it, I was like, I can't play this game. Yeah, I bailed on it before it even started.
Harp, is there something you're just not very good at, or something you just never win at, or?
I don't want to say never win it, but when I was playing, there was a stretch when I was playing video games. There was a stretch where I just couldn't seem to win on Madden for whatever reason. Like I used to be able to just go and just
run
do
them off.
But there was a long stretch where it was kind of like I don't know what the heck is going on, whether it was me playing on all Madden, playing against the computer, or even playing against certain people. It was like things just would not work out for me. It was just a long stretch of stuff, and then eventually I just stopped playing.
I stopped playing Madden 2 when they started doing the hot route.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
no.
It's like you got to hit by 8, you got 50 damn plays.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you have to scroll through 12 pages of play calls, I was like, bro, what happened to, like, go route, run? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had 5 plays you could have called. I just thought of another one. Fantasy football.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Matter of fact, I'll take Madden away. I'll do that one.
I cannot win at fantasy football, which is super embarrassing for me because I work at a sports station for a living.
It don't matter.
I came in second in our league this year. I lost in the finals.
In fantasy?
I missed the playoffs, the last game of the season before the playoffs started.
Terrible.
But it doesn't matter.
And it's like, but it's also why I don't gamble.
Right.
Because when it comes to, like, betting lines and all this other stuff, and it's like, oh, you can bet here's the over, the under. Look, if I can't win at fantasy, which doesn't cost me nothing, and it's me trying to brag on my friends, how am I going to win money from somebody?
Yeah, we did this year with everybody that made the playoffs just to do it fun. Why did the 8 seed, who only won 3 games this year, he won it all because Lamar Jackson and what's the receiver for the Raiders?
For the Raiders? Oh, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, they had big games against me, and everybody know. I'm like, he had 3 guys that scored 30, and I'm like,
and that's it. Then that's all you need.
Yeah,
and that's all you need. Yeah. So no matter how much time I spend working in sports, I can't win at fantasy sports.
That's because once you draft the people who you know you're supposed to draft, and you look at your team like this team is good, but everything about fantasy football is about attrition. It's about guys staying healthy and things like that. So once guys get hurt,
we're the 2021 Brooklyn Nets. You look at the paper, you're like, well, shit, they're going to win like 5 championships, and they can't win 20 games.
Win nothing.
Yeah. Question from Chris, and we didn't talk about this on Wednesday either, but it's a great question. Draymond Green attended LeBron's birthday party this week. You could tell he has a lot of love for LeBron James. The question is, and I'm going to spin it a little bit. The question was, do you think there's a shot they eventually ever play together? I don't foresee a scenario in which that happens. But is it weird that this all happened while he's serving his suspension?
No,
doesn't raise any flags to anybody that he's. I mean, it's just a birthday party.
He wanted to go see LeBron beat the record. He loves LeBron, and I don't think they'll play together. I don't see it happening.
I don't know if there's a universe it can happen.
Yeah.
Because I mean, then he would have to go to the Lakers, or LeBron would have to. They would have to go to another team together, and I'm like,
I don't see that happen.
I just don't see LeBron doing that.
And at the same time, he was suspended from playing basketball. He wasn't suspended from going to someone's birthday party.
But everybody loves to make a mountain out of a molehill. So it's like, Draymond's on his suspension, but he's got time to go to LeBron's birthday party.
Yeah, that's why I got time. I'm suspended.
Yeah. I ain't playing, man. What should I be doing?
That's why I got time.
Staying at home.
Part of my therapy session.
Right. I'm finna go see my guy. I'm finna go celebrate with him.
Rob, what player or celebrity threw the best birthday parties from your experience? Good add-on to that question.
That's a good question.
Celebrity birthday parties? Did you ever get to go to one that was like, oh, yeah, this is fun?
I actually ended up at one by mistake. I went to Vin Diesel's birthday party in Miami.
What?
And it was a while back. And I was like, oh, shit, it's Vin Diesel. He hung out a little bit, and he came up to me and was like, Rob, thank you for coming to my birthday party. I'm like, well, shit, I didn't know it was your birthday party.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then his assistant was like, what's your address? We're going to send you something for coming, a little swag bag. I'm like, oh, here you go. And so he sent like I don't even remember what it was. I know one thing was a PlayStation. It was some other stuff that my son immediately jacked me for.
Of course.
So yeah.
Well, yeah.
I said Vin Diesel.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we haven't gotten the pleasure to go to too many celebrity parties. So.
Yeah. The only last one I can remember was the Funhouse.
Yeah, well, when Shaq did for the Super Bowl here in Atlanta, he took over the building next door.
Yeah, I mean,
and and I'm going to tell you something, that wasn't fun. I mean, it was a cool party. And there were a lot of celebrities there. The whole time you're squished in. You couldn't get up and down the steps.
I had a lot of fun.
I drank thoroughly, and I didn't have fun.
I had fun.
I was just like, at one point, I was just like, all right, who's on stage? Diplo? It's loud as shit in here.
You
Can we go
never knew
outside?
who you were going to run into
Can
or
we go
standing next
outside?
to.
Oh,
You just never knew who you were standing next to, who you were going to run into.
The only really cool thing that happened at that party was I got to meet Killer Mike. And we ended up having Killer Mike on our 200th episode with Shaq and became buddies with him. And Killer Mike, great man. I mean, great man. Great ambassador to the city of Atlanta. Just an overall great dude. Love Killer Mike. That was the only good thing for me that came out of that party. Everything else was like, I'm tired. This is loud. I want to go home.
I was leaving and just walking to my car, walking to the deck. And this is just how crazy this party was. I see Reggie Bush just walking by himself. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dog, that Reggie Bush. And then, so I had to go back and, we chopped it up for a second, thank him for everything he did for college football and how USC needed to get their act together and whoop-de-whoop, we started laughing and then we went about it. But it's just, you just never knew. It's Reggie Bush just walking down the sidewalk, going to the party, I'm assuming, by himself, and you just never knew who you were going to run into.
At one point, somebody kind of brushed past me and I went, oh, I'm sorry, and it was Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
And
Dak Prescott there.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's Dak Prescott.
I mean, we didn't talk, but I was just like, I should have tripped his ass. Been like, Cowboys! Down he goes. Down he goes. Dak Prescott gets hurt on Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, outside they had a carousel, and it was Dr. Oz just sitting there on the carousel, just riding around.
It was a weird thing. It was a weird thing.
It was fun, though. I had fun.
I didn't have that much fun. but that's me at most parties. I'm tired. I want to go home. That's almost me at almost every party because I'm old.
Showing your age now.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm just like, it's too loud and it's late.
So our old co-host and Rob and I's former co-worker, John Kincaid, I remember because we came to the party together because we were eating in the Battery somewhere else. I saw John. John was in a full-fledged suit.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at John, and I don't know what type of party John thought this was, but he's the only one there in a suit like he's going to a business meeting. I'm like, John, this is a party. Like, this is a party. He's in a suit, dress shoes, and everything. I'm thinking, like, where the heck is he going?
He didn't. Yeah, he did. Go ahead. What's up?
Is John White?
Yeah,
very much
of course. Yeah. John Kincaid.
Where's he from?
Philly.
Philadelphia.
That's odd. If you're from Philly, he dressed like that.
No,
going to a
most
party.
guys from Philly. No.
Did he have a tie on too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this is
Hope he
also
took his tie off during the party.
I
No,
don't think
he didn't
he
stay
did.
long enough to take towel.
Yeah, he did the Irish exit. He was out the door before anyone noticed.
When
It
he
was like-
realized what type of party this was, and this wasn't like this corporate type
party.
of.
Oh yeah, no, he was gone fast.
I knew that from
He's
the
gone
jump.
fast. He's gone fast.
Lucky Land Casino asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
This question came from TJ. And I don't know if you saw this. ESPN's in trouble for airing a woman flashing her boobs on Bourbon Street during a cutaway for the Sugar Bowl. Here's the kick in the pants. It was a pre-taped B-roll thing where they were going down Bourbon Street that they used to come back from commercial. And they somehow let that get through. It wasn't like it was live. They'd pre-taped it. Everybody missed it. And it got on the air. She was flashing her boobs for beads and stuff. The question, have you ever been to Mardi Gras? Is that something that's on your bucket list?
I've been to Mardi Gras a few times.
Have you?
Yeah. So I can say this now because I've been removed from college basketball for a long time. So one time we played LSU, flew out back to Bama. It was the afternoon game. We all got in our cars and drove back down.
To go to Mardi
New
Gras?
Orleans just to go to Mardi Gras.
What was your? I've been to Mardi Gras once. What was your impression of Mardi Gras?
You know,
did you like it? Did you have fun? Was it?
It's fun. I've been, when I was in my 20s, it was fun in my 20s because you can just, you got the energy, you can drink and do all that stuff. But then I went to my 35s and I was like, But then when I went in my 40s, I'm like, it's drinking and peeing and stinky and like, I'm good on Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah,
So,
you hit a point where you age out.
Yeah, it's just you age out. It's fun to go when you're young and you got the energy to do all the activities and hang out and, gang boobs because you want to see boobies.
Oh,
but
dude,
other than that,
yeah. I was in college when we went. It was me and a bunch of idiots, and we were in Florida, and we're like, we're going to Mardi Gras. We drove all the way out to freaking New Orleans, and we got a cheapo hotel and trucked it over to Bourbon Street for like 3 or 4 nights for Mardi Gras. And there's boobs everywhere. And when you're in college, it's the greatest thing in the world. It's everywhere you turn.
Exactly.
It's like boobs, just everywhere. And it's a blast. But, I mean, I had the same problem at Mardi Gras I had at Shaq's thing. You couldn't move. Like, you would hit Bourbon Street, and it was so crowded that wherever the crowd was going is where you were going. And you couldn't, like, break out of it to stop. Nope, just, okay, all of us are going in this direction.
Yeah.
And that's where you went.
The only thing about when you were the basketball players, that everybody tall, you can, yo, where you at?
Oh, yeah. No, you've got
cell phones, too, so you kind of make, and people, it's weird when you're tall, people kind of get out your way. They're like, okay, sorry, but let me move out the way,
Pardon, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go. I've never been.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It is fun. A lot of boobs. So, I mean, you can't really fault it for that. But it's not cheap.
If you don't stay in a nice hotel, stay at one of the houses by outside, like I guess they call them the Airbnbs now.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, rent a house or something. Yeah. Because, I mean, we were in a dump hotel. I mean, we were college students. We could barely afford anything. So there was literally like 15 of us crashing in like some just garbage hotel room. Yeah. Oh, it was horrible. But a fun event. Is there anything on your bucket list, like a party or event like that you want to go to that you haven't been to? Like, do you want to go to Carnival or any of that shit?
I do.
Yeah, I would like to go to Carnival.
That seems like a lot of fun.
That's the first thing on my list, but I don't think that ever happened because I'm married now.
I guess that's true. Well, Carnival's not about, I don't think, is it as much about like the boobs and stuff as it is about just
it's more of a grinding type of thing, the way they dance and everything. Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to go to Carnival, and I think I might have got myself in trouble.
Yeah, you see,
ass cheeks are out.
Yeah, the costumes are very.
They're basically naked, man.
Yeah.
They're basically naked. I
didn't. I was thinking more party and less.
It's
nudity,
a party.
but rock and roll.
It's a party.
You going down the street dancing?
Let's just say these women are in really good shape and are really, really fine.
Well, it's South American women, man. I tell you.
But I'm not even that. It's like because Carnival, like in Trinidad, and
they have them,
yeah, where like those places like that where they say it's serious business.
Getting off of the nudity and sex, I do want to go to Comic-Con at some point in my life.
Me too.
Because I'm a freaking humongous nerd, as you are.
Yeah.
So at some point in my life, I'd like to do that, though I don't think it's going to live up to... Because we have Dragon Con here in Atlanta, and Dragon Con's a freaking blast, but I would like to go to Comic-Con once, just to say...
I want to go to Comic-Con, but I want to do it in some gear. I want to have a really nice costume, a really nice outfit, and just go down, and just so nobody know who I am and just be involved, I just want to go do that.
Just do the full Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Nice and tall. You could do the full Chewie. No one will even know you're there, man. I'm telling you. All right, Jokic. I wanted to bring this to you because I thought this was. I didn't think it was weird. I thought if anybody could relate, probably it's you because you have experience at least living this sort of a lifestyle. I don't know if this lands with me, but Joker thinks that he wants to be unknown when his career's over. Says the quote from Jokic was, "When I finish my career, I really wish nobody knows me. I really don't like this life because at the end of the day, we're just basketball players. It feels sad whenever you go to the bar, restaurant, some game, people are just taking out their phones trying to record you. I think that's really, I'm going to say, rude. It's not that I'm out showing myself. I just am who I am." So he wants to be, he hates that.
This is one of my favorite lines. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. If you didn't want to be known, don't take this job. It comes with the territory. And for me, it's like almost every athlete wants to go out to dinner one time with his family, not have that picture. Because you think about it, how many times have you paused your TV and whoever's on the TV is like making a face and look like they're drunk? And now people can take that and look, I saw Jokic out drunk. That's probably what he's referring to. But at the end of the day, you got enough money. You don't go to dinner? Get a chef. You want to go through the back door. You own Denver, Jokic. You can call a restaurant and say, I want to be in the private room where nobody bothers me, just me and my friends. It's so many things he could do that he don't have to worry about people taking pictures of him. So don't complain about the job. Just quit the job if you're gonna complain about the job.
Yeah, this is a
But to me, too, not to interrupt you, sorry, this is who he is, though. Mm-hmm. He doesn't seem to like this lifestyle at all.
But don't do it.
He wins the NBA title, and he wants to go home. Like, remember this clip? I think I still have. I need to go home.
I need to go home.
He doesn't even want. He don't want to hang out for the parade. Even he's just like, no, I'm done. Bye.
This is a side hustle. This is a very lucrative side hustle for him.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Yeah. But did this annoy you? This annoy you every time you go somewhere where somebody's got a freaking camera right in your face and their phone is out and just like, look, I'll talk to you. I'll take a picture if you want one, but don't run up to me with a camera in my face.
Oh, I hate when people, just come up to you and just put it in your face. I'm like, come on, just ask. They don't got to do all that. Yeah. And it's so funny.
I think they're afraid you're going to say no, so they figure if I already got the camera out, it's right in your face. And everywhere you go, someone's filming you, someone's taking pictures.
Hey, can you? The worst is like, I got my kid on the phone. I got my brother on the phone. Can you talk to him? No, dude, I don't know where your phone been.
Dude, I've seen that one happen to many people in my day, where it's like, hey, you got to talk to my brother, and somebody hands you a phone. Oh, I've seen that happen.
Or when they say, can you send a shout out to my cousin for this? No, that's what Cameo's for. Find me on Cameo, dude. And I'll do it for that. You pay me for it.
Listen to you. Find me on Cameo. That's like the new Catch Me Outside. Find me on Cameo.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Question from Shannon. What does Rob think about the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story? I'll go one further. Does Rob even know what the hell the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story is?
I ain't never heard of that.
Neither of you have. Oh, this is a great story. This woman just got out of jail. She was sentenced to 10 years. She served 7 for killing her mom. Here's why it's a weird story. Her mom had something called Munchausen by proxy, which means she made her kid sick on purpose to get like Make-A-Wish stuff and freebies and GoFundMes and all this stuff. And for this girl's entire life, her mom would put her through surgeries and pull teeth and like make her child appear ill, like deathly ill, to get free shit for their family. Well, eventually she gets old enough where she gets a boyfriend. Her and the boyfriend plot to kill the mom. They kill the mom. They both get sent up for it. And she just got out of jail, like last week. So now, because this story is all over the place, she's everywhere. She's at the freaking, she wants to go to the Chiefs game, and she wants to meet with Kim Kardashian, and all of a sudden this girl's a celebrity. Wild freaking story. Completely wild.
That's a movie. Just do your movies. Just do your story.
Yeah, sign your book deal and sign your movie deal, because it is like you can't blink without this Gypsy Rose Blanchard girl popping up right now. She is everywhere.
I never heard of this.
I ain't never heard of this.
That's a crazy freaking story, though, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just, I feel sorry for her that it's happened to her. I also feel sorry for all these people who, take on kids and just, treat them bad and, lock them in the closet because they want the checks. But,
terrible.
I never heard of this lady, so I had to do some research on this one.
Read up on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. It's kind of hard to miss her these days. Like the last 2 weeks, she's been all over freaking social media. And then the story went wide about everything that she'd been through. But crazy freaking story. All right, last question for you guys as we wrap up shoot around this week. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Or do you do New Year's resolutions? Is that a thing? I really don't.
I don't.
But I mean, I have stuff I always want to do every year, But
I told myself this year I'm gonna. I have a bad tendency not to talk on the telephone to people, and I've been trying to reach out to people more. Just send a text or just say what's up, just to let people know that I acknowledge them and I'm thinking about them, because I have a tendency to not do that, even with my mom, my dad, my kids. So I'm making it more. I'm sure this year I'm going to be more. Loving and attentive to my family and friends, just to say what's up to people. So my wife was laughing at me because for New Year's I was texting all these people. She's like, who you texting? This person. Who you just called him? I'm like, yeah. And that's my New Year's resolution, just to try to reach out to people, especially those you got those friends. She's like, oh shit, I ain't talked to him in a while. I'll call him later.
Right.
And then 3 weeks pass by, like, oh shit, did I call him?
Yeah,
no, I never did call.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to reach out.
I get on those tears sometimes where I'm like, I have people that I don't really text a lot with or talk to on the phone, but like I have email exchanges with because I've had friends and stuff that I don't have their numbers, but I got their emails. So I'll just get in that tear every now and then where I'm like, I'm going to fire off like 40 emails. Hey, man, checking in on you, seeing what's going on. Let's touch base. What's your number? That kind of shit. So I get on those tears sometimes, but not really a New Year's resolution type thing.
Yeah, I'm not. I usually just try to get better throughout the year as the year goes on. It's never one thing or a few things in particular that I want to, hey, I want to do. My New Year's resolution is this. So it says I just try to, as the year goes on, do things, get gradually better in the things that I know I need to get better in, and just kind of roll with the punches when it comes to everything else.
Yeah, I like that. Good call. Get in shape, lose 10 pounds? No? Nobody? Nobody on the show?
Well,
okay.
I'm not even saying that because
that's every day.
Yeah, because
every time I go to my doctor, she's like, "You're doing great. Lose 10 pounds." I'm like,
because guess what? Everybody does that every January.
Oh, yeah.
First week or two of January in the gym.
Can't get into a gym.
End of January, February, that gym is empty except for the people who've been in there consistently throughout the years. So
yeah. It's funny. We went to the gym yesterday, my wife and I. She's like, I don't want to go. It's going to be crowded. I said, girl, we're going to the gym. Damn that. So we get there and it's not crowded at all. She's like, well, shit, it's not as crowded as I thought it was going to be. I said, people don't, you got to realize people went back to work. The most at 5 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, that's when it's going to be jam-packed.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, not so much.
That and people often buy in on the outcome and not so much the work it takes to get to it. So it's like, I'm going to get in shape. Oh, I got to go to the gym every day? No, fuck that. I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, it's the first thing they bail on.
Oh, I do plan to do more yoga this year. That's what
yoga.
Because I didn't do yoga at all last year. So Gabrielle, my wife's daughter, my stepdaughter.
Oh. Okay.
She goes to yoga a lot, and she always takes my yoga mat, and I'm like, she's like, when you gonna start using your yoga mat? I'm like, you take it all the time. She said, no, you need to start using it. So for a Christmas present, she got me a pass for yoga. She said, see, you're the type of person, if you buy something for you got to use it. So she's like, here you go, because she know I won't let money go to waste, so I got to use it now.
You and yoga. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not knocking it. It's just, if you can do it, it's apparently great for you.
It is.
I have no flexibility, like none. Like
it will help with that.
Yeah, it helps with that.
Yeah, but like no. Like I go to yoga, I see the yogas, and they're like, "Look, this guy can put his foot behind his head," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll never be able to do that. I can go to yoga for 20 years. I can't do that."
Here's a funny yoga story. So when I first started going to yoga, it's my best friend, because he improved. He said his sleep apnea. He said improved from going to yoga. He says, but it improved my balance. So I was telling Candace about, I'm going to yoga. So when she comes to Houston, she goes one time. She's like, you just going to yoga because all these good looking women in here, right? So we go to yoga the first time. No women in there, just all older people. And she's like, this is bad. So the second time we go in, I always go early because I need more room. So I set my mat up first. And nobody's in it. It's probably the girl with the best body in there comes and put her mat like right in front of mine. And there's all these other spaces in there. And Candace looks over at me like, see, this is what I'm talking about. So
she ruined it for everybody.
The whole time she's doing yoga. And I'm like, this is one of the times, it's an anomaly. No, this doesn't happen. So the next time we come, it went back to when nobody's in there. So she's like, yeah, but it's always that one time when someone comes in there that can open up the opportunity. I said, no, look, you all
open up the opportunity. It's like, what am I supposed to flirt with you while I got my ankle behind my ear? Like, what are you talking about? You know?
Yeah, but this is about maybe like, this is before we got married. So this is, way before then. So
okay.
Now she's like, yeah, let's go to yoga, because she knows how much it helps with you overall. Like,
so look, this is not a resolution by any stretch for me, but I'm always open to give something a shot. Like I've tried, because like I've as much shit as I talk in general in life, I can't not try stuff and then be like, this is dumb. So it's like, all right, I'll try it. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll give yoga a shot. You and your wife should go.
You should try it.
Yeah,
try
she
hot
would probably
yoga. I
like it a
hot
lot.
yoga.
But my wife is like in shape, and I'm like not. So there's that. You know, like she's like works on stuff and does Zumba class and all this. I don't do any of that shit. I get winded walking up the steps. I'm like, all right, hold on. I gotta sit down for 5 minutes. I had to carry the laundry upstairs.
But what Candace has, she's gonna do it. But she has, because of her heart condition, she has to be by the door just in case she has to, go out and get some air. So that's what I'm recommending for you. Be by the door just in case. If you do hot yoga,
in case you need air, or in case you need to do the Irish exit, just leave when no one's watching.
Exactly.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.